Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, very excited because I have got my winter Fabfitfun box, and it's not my favorite box, but it's a good one. So one of the things I did differently this season is that I did kind of a video of a preview, a spoiler, once all the spoilers were out. And that seemed to do really well. I think a lot of people liked it because I think there were some things that were repeats and I was able to give some insight. So let me know if you watched that video and if you liked it. And what I wanted to do is also kind of see what were my actual choices compared to what the choices were. So, you know, if you want to be able to compare, there were a little bit of differences. For the most part, there were just basically a couple choices that were additional that were not in the spoilers, but the ones that were additional were choices that had been in repeat boxes before. So I'm sure there's still supply chain issues, but for the most part, they were the same. I am an annual subscriber, so annual subscribers do get to choose or customize their box 2 weeks before seasonal subscribers. So if you aren't an annual subscriber, it's really worth it. If for any box, this is the one that it's worth it. And especially this time, I'm very glad that I had, because there were a couple customizations that I had, like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. And then there was a couple that I was just like, I really don't know what to choose. So it was an interesting box where some I wanted everything and then some I really just didn't really care for anything. So really interesting, but I mean, I'm very happy. Definitely got my money's worth in this box, but the prices have gone up a little bit. So I believe the annual subscription right now is like $220. It comes out to $55 per year or quarter. And then the seasonal subscription, I think, is $59.95. But you can check the website because the price changes. But I mean, prices are going up everywhere, so not a surprise. But I still think if you can afford the annual subscription, absolutely do it. And I do have a couple. I did just get 5 new starter boxes. So if you've never been a subscriber to Fabfitfun, I do have 5 starter boxes to give away. This is what they give to a lot of annual subscribers. They give basically 5 every quarter, and you do have to pay for shipping and handling. You can never have been a subscriber before, but if you've never been a subscriber before and you don't mind paying for shipping and handling, just DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is below. DM me, say that you would like a starter box, and I will put you out, and you have to send me your email, and then I will send I will submit your email to Fabfitfun, and they will send you the invitation for a starter box. So it's not anything special, it's just what they do for a lot of members, but I do have 5 this quarter. So if you're interested, just DM me on Instagram. Okay, so now let's get into the box for winter 2022. As always, there is 6 customizations for Fabfitfun, and if you are an annual subscriber, you get to pick all 6. Like, you get to customize and you get to pick all 6. For seasonal subscribers, you only get to pick, I believe, the first 4, and then 5 and 6 are chosen for you. But in addition to that, 1 through 4, you are also getting what's left from this annual subscriber. So what my choices were may be different than what your choices are if you are a seasonal subscriber. So that's why I say it really makes a big deal, a difference to be an annual subscriber. So let's get into what the customizations were for number 1. So first off, we had the Coach Signature C stud earring set, Social Studies set of 3 nesting bowls in mauve, Social Studies set of 3 nesting bowls in emerald green, Haps Candle Sand Vessel Middle Seat, Unhide Pillow Silver Fox, Unhide Pillow Beige Bear, Miamica Car Organizer, Elemis Superfood Facial Wash, Bo Mac Battery Operated Dual Salt and Pepper Mill, Mark and Graham Wine Opener, Nude Sticks Hanging Cosmetic Case, Socialite Quilted Vest in small, medium, large, extra large, or plus, and then the Socialite Hooded Sherpa Throw. So if you watched my spoiler video, then you know what I chose, and I chose the unhide pillow. Very happy with this. It's really soft, very soft. It's a great throw pillow. I got it in gray because I had gotten the unhide blanket in gray last season, or last winter. Love it. I've actually been wanting to put it on my couch, but I've been wanting to film this video too, so I didn't want to my dogs, because I'm sure my dogs are going to cuddle up with this. But really nice. I love it. It's beautiful, and it is a zipper, so you can wash it. So I do like that, because again, I have a pug and a French bulldog and a 7-year-old, or almost 7-year-old. So you can easily take it off and wash it. So very excited about that. So this was, to me, a no-brainer. Okay, so now we're moving on to customization number 2, and we're gonna start with the Hourglass Confession Ultra Slim High Intensity Refillable Lipstick. This came in At Night, I Am, and If Only. Then you have the Short Stories Rolling Pin, the Ole Hendrickson Glow H2O Dark Spot Toner, the Fila Flexible Back Stretcher, the Mercy Fabric Shaver, Icon Beauty Mini Humidifier, Sur La Table 4-piece silicone utensil set in gray, the Perricone MD Cold Plasma Plus Eye Advanced Eye Cream, and the Lily Pulitzer Ceramic Mugs set of 2. So if you watched, again, my preview, I picked exactly what I thought I was going to pick, and that was the Hourglass lipstick, and I picked the shade, I believe it's If Only. Yes, it's If Only. So I am wearing this today, so this is If Only. This was the lightest shade. So I have I Am, which was the red, and then there was At Night, which I think was even deeper, and this was the lightest shade, and this is If Only. Would I picked this if I liked anything else? No. I really do like this lipstick. I just don't need any lipsticks. I've done like 3 videos recently on new lipsticks that I have. I have way too many lipsticks for the amount of lips that I have. But beautiful lipstick. I love the packaging on Hourglass. Like, it's just so sleek, amazing to put in your purse. It's just great, even especially if you're going out and you have like a little handheld purse. Really sleek, very easy to put on, beautiful color. And so I got If Only, like, really happy that I have it. I'm not disappointed, but I didn't really need another lipstick. The Lily Pulitzer, that was something that was not in the original spoilers. That was from I think last year. I have those already, and they're really pretty. They're really pretty, and I actually had bought an extra pair and gave them as a gift. So they're really pretty. I just obviously didn't need any more. The Ole Hendrickson toner, I don't need any skincare. The back stretcher, I have one of those. I don't have that specific one, but I have one. I love it. It's amazing. I just didn't need another one. I only have one back. Fabric shaver, I never really understood a fabric shaver. So the mini humidifier, I live in South Florida. It's humid all the time. And then the 4-piece utensil set, okay. And then the eye cream, of that, this was one where there wasn't really anything that called to me. There wasn't really anything I would purchase. But, I like the lipstick. It is what it is. Okay, so now we're moving to customization number 3, and we're going to start with the Laneige Lip Treatment Balm, Power to the Flower Tina Hair Wrap, Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Plumper in Original, Too Faced Better Than Sex Volumizing Mascara, Short Stories Kitchen Scale, the Christoph Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt, Ryan Porter Set of 3 Votive Candles, Fig 1 Glycolic Glow Treatment, Chinese Laundry Slippers in either medium, large, extra large, and I believe there was a small medium. So I got the slippers. This was what I expected to get. Now, when I did the preview spoiler video, I thought it was going to get the small medium because I had made the mistake the last time with a different brand, and I got the size that was recommended and they're way too big. Like they're just, I think I ended up giving them to charity because I just was never going to use them. But then someone commented on my YouTube video that with Chinese laundry that an 8.5 should get a medium large. And sure enough, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. So I did. I took that person's advice. So if you're watching this, thank you very much, because I got the medium large and they fit perfect. They're probably can go up to a size 9. I'm an 8.5. So they probably have room for a half of size, but there's no way a small medium would have fit. Like small medium would have been way too small. These are perfect. I love these. Like really, these probably at least worth half the price of the box. Like this right here. Would I pay? I mean, I'm sure they're worth, they probably sell for more, but I probably wouldn't have bought them for that. But the box, you know, costs $54. I would have paid $25, $30 for these. These are really great because I can use these to, you know, take my son to school. My son is a mile away, but I can definitely drive in these, I think. But you know, I can walk outside with these. I love them. Super comfortable. Just all around. This one I loved. Okay, next up is customization number 4, and this is the last one that seasonal subscribers can choose for themselves. So we're gonna start with the L'Occitane Shea Butter Hand Cream Fike Beauty plus Aria Beauty Bundle, the Truff Love Truffle Hair Mask, Sonage Baby Frios Mini Ice Globes Facial Massager, the Ace Beauté plus Aria Bundle, the Ipare Butter Keeper, and the My Tagalongs Vitam Organizer. And again, I chose exactly what I thought I was. I chose the vitamin organizer. So unfortunately, I was hoping this was gonna get here before our vacation recently. It didn't, it got here right after. But I really like this. I mean, we travel a lot, and while this isn't going to hold my multivitamins, I do ID Life, which is where they, I think I've talked about it before, and they package, it comes in these little like individual packets. You pick which vitamins you choose, and then it's in these like little packets, and it's done by day. Like it's you just rip it open and that's your daily dose. So I don't need to do that for my multivitamins, but I do have a couple prescriptions. I have some, you know, some other stuff like that I'm taking for, you know, being in perimenopause. So fun times. But I need to put that in here. So this was really great. I love that it's kind of really pretty. It's kind of like this really pretty, I'm not a big pink fan, but I think this is more like, you know, blush, which I think is really pretty. And then very easy to open. And it's got 14 slots. So it's got like basically morning and night if you're doing a full week. But I thought this was really great. Was it the most expensive item? No, I think it was probably the least expensive item, but it's the one I'm going to definitely use the most of. Okay, so now we're gonna go to customization number 5, and this is the customization that starts where only annual subscribers can choose. So if you're a seasonal subscriber, Fabfitfun is going to choose for you. However, I did get to choose. So here are my choices. It was the Pixie Clarity Tonic, the Keech Towel Scrunchie 2-pack in blush, the Aceology Lifting Treatment Mask, Pixie Retinol Tonic, Karuna Tone and Drench Sheet Mask 4-pack, the Espa Plus First Aid Beauty Bundle, the insert name here, Quick Slick Flyaway Hair Essence, Pixie Rose Tonic, and finally the Chic and Tonic Snowflake Mug. And I chose the Towel Scrunchie. Kind of thought I was going to choose this. I got these in the Lucky Bag from, what was it, Beautylish last year. I love them. I love these. These are awesome. These are also, I not only use these like around the house and when I'm, you know, like have wet hair, but I will use these when we're on the cruise. I used this when I was on the cruise, and I would put this, and then when we went on the like Aquamouse, I put this around it, and it really protected my hair because it kind of held it like that. So I love them. So I only had 2, so I was very excited to get these. Again, probably the least expensive of the choices, but I'm going to use these every day. Okay, and now we're moving on to the last customization, which is customization number 6. Now, in recent months, recent boxes, these have been a lot of bundles. There weren't that many bundles this time, but there were some really great products. So first up, we had the Ico plus Babe Lash plus Baddington Lashes bundle, the Aloe Mega Seed Body Wash, Beekman 1802 Dream Booster Patchouli Better Aging Serum, This Works Stress Check Mood Manager, Foria Awaken Arousal Oil with Organic Botanicals, We Detox Shampoo and Scalp Massager, Dr. Brandt Skincare Collagen Serum, Herbivore Botanicals Aquarius Clarity Cream, and the Lemon Snow Drift Hat. And again, if you watched my video, you know what I chose, and it was the Foria Arousal Oil. I've bought this before. I have this. This stuff is fantastic. And if you are, I would say, a woman in, like myself, in the, 46, mid 40s, perimenopause, this is, or maybe older, this is great stuff. So this one's like $40. Like, this is not a cheap product. I have bought it before. This is probably, I still have another bottle, right? That's why right now, that's why it's still in the box, but I'm almost done and I could use another one, and I will always have this on hand. I did have, I think 1 or 2 people send me private messages and said, thank you for the suggestion in my last video, because I did say how amazing this was. And it is so, it's just fantastic. And again, this was a no-brainer. And as I've mentioned before, when you are a subscriber to Fabfitfun, you also have sometimes the option to purchase additional items. So if there's one item that you really, really want, but then there's a couple other items you want in that customization, you have the option to purchase them. And I've actually been doing that quite more. So I did that again this season. And so let me kind of go through what I purchased. So first up, I purchased the Coach earrings. So these were the 2 Coach earrings, and mainly because I don't have a lot of jewelry. So anytime there's an opportunity to purchase, jewelry at a good price and a good brand, I go ahead and do it. And I have purchased a couple from Coach, and they're always very, very comfortable. So I have not tried these yet, but it's basically, the 2 C's and then 2, just basically little studs here. So really pretty, very anxious to try them. Now I only have one ear, 1 hole each, so I won't be able to wear them both at the same time, but really like them. And I kind of like that they look like horseshoes. I grew up with horses, so I like that they look like horseshoes. Okay, and next up we have the car organizer. I think I mentioned this. This was the Miamica, I think, car organizer. And I'm not an organized person, so I thought maybe this would help me be organized. I don't know what I can fit in here, but I'm gonna try. But it was like, I think this was $15. I think this was one of the first customizations, so I think it was $15. But I'm gonna try and make myself organized. But I mean, I can definitely put some stuff in it. I have an SUV and I have a lot of crap in my car, so if it can help me be a little organized, then I'm all for it. So I did purchase 3 additional things. So the next item that I purchased was the butter keeper. I mean, it's butter. I love butter, and my son really loves butter. So I like that this was, if you wanted to leave it out, you could basically, if you needed to make it room temperature, you can just put the butter here and then leave it on your counter. So I like that. I just thought it was a good opportunity to get, keep your butter in here. We always have butter on hand, so I thought it was a good product. I didn't want to say it was like $7 or $10. So, even my husband, when I was going through the box, he goes, "A butter keeper? Like, okay." But I'm sure it's something that we're going to use. Next up was, I think I mentioned that I was going to get the hat. Yeah, the lemon hat. I ice skate with my son, and I can always use a new hat. I got the Michael Kors one, the gray one that I still use to this day. I love it, and this one's really comfortable. I'll probably destroy it because it's like a pale yellow, but really nice. And then the last thing I purchased was the Espa exfoliating body polish and the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. This was, I think, in customization 6. I want to say this was $7 or $10 for both. I've had this before. I've actually had these before both. I got this in a previous Fabfitfun box. It was fantastic. I'm almost done with it and I love it. So it's great. And then I love First Aid Beauty. This during the winter months is fantastic. So there you have it. That is my Fabfitfun for winter 2022. And as I was going through everything, I realized this was probably the most practical box that I've received, with the exception of the lipstick, which I just didn't really need anything in that category. I like it, but I just didn't need it. I think everything else is pretty practical. The pillow is something that I will use on my sofa. The arousal oil, we won't go there. What else did I get? The slippers, the vitamin organizer. It was just a very practical box. Like nothing really exciting, but very practical stuff that I am going to use. So even the stuff that I added on is stuff that's practical, going to use. So I thought it was a very good, solid box. Definitely got my $55 worth. You know, I never really questioned Fabfitfun. I don't think I've ever not gotten it, especially since I went to annual subscription. When I was seasonal, it was hit or miss, and that was when you really didn't get to choose as much. Now that I get to choose everything, I always feel like I get my money's worth. So again, if you are interested in a starter box and you've never been a subscriber to Fabfitfun, just DM me on Instagram or figure out how to get in touch with me and send me your email and I will send you that. I only have 5, but I will send it to the first 5 people that contact me. But I think this was a good, this I say would box if I were to grade it. It was a good solid B, maybe B+. Good solid grade. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.